In this video, we're going to show you the places that we ate while we were in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And if you're new to our channel, 3 Days and Tres Noches is not a travel vlog or a travel agency. We just bring you real, honest information that you can use to plan your next vacation. Now, there are so many amazing and authentic places to eat in San Juan, and I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to any of these. We were only there for a few days, so I just want to show you the places that we did eat and what we thought about them. We stayed at the Marriott Stellaris, which was right in San Juan, so one of the first places that we ate was right on property at their lunch grill. And like most resorts, the food was overpriced, the quality was not that great, so we were one and done when it came to eating at the Marriott. Which actually led us across the street to a few really cool restaurants where we had a few meals in. And it's actually 3 restaurants in one, so you can sit anywhere at the restaurant and order from any of the 3 different menus. So they had DiZucchero, which was pizza pasta. They had 1950 Condado, which was Puerto Rican cuisine, and then they had Bodegar, which was wine and tapas. We ate there twice. So the first time we ate there, we had an early, I would say, tapas and cocktails, and it was really good. And then my favorite meal, though, was we went for brunch on Sunday, and they had just excellent brunch and really good drinks. Now, a note, just remember that you are on island time. So everything's a little bit slower. You know, I would say it took an average of 25 to 30 minutes for the food. The drinks took 10 or 15 minutes. So you have to just remember to relax a little bit. You're on vacation and you are on island time. So now let's go into Old San Juan, and I'm going to show you all the places that we ate there. If you're looking for the perfect lunch spot, then you have to check out La Verguenza. So it has 3-level views of the island, and it's also within walking distance to El Morro and El Castillo. And just overall, it has an amazing, fun vibe and really good, authentic Puerto Rican food. This is also a really popular spot at night, but again, I recommend going during the day so you can see these amazing views. We actually tried to go on a Saturday night, I thought maybe it was a Sunday night, and we couldn't even get a table, and I'm so glad that that happened because it forced us to come back during the day and again, just see the amazing views that this place has to offer. San Juan and Old San Juan are full of 5-star restaurants, so it's so hard to choose, especially when you're only there for a short amount of time. But for dinner, you have to check out Bacaro. So it's located right in old downtown San Juan, and I found it actually through an internet search, and of course lots of different restaurants came up, but I chose this one really because of the reviews. It has a 5-star review on TripAdvisor, and everyone raves about the scratch-made food and cocktails, which I love, and so it did not disappoint. So we actually got very lucky when we arrived to the restaurant because you really need reservations to dine here. I had actually tried making reservations before arriving in Puerto Rico, but I never got through to anyone. So the waitress told me that the best time to call is between 11 and 1 during the day. That's when the owner is usually there prepping, and then they can take your reservation. But we got lucky. They had a few people getting up and no other reservations coming in, so we were really excited. Now, it is a really small restaurant, so they do try to pack as many people in as they can. So some of the tables are really tight and really close together, like especially the 2 tops. But other than that, again, the experience was really good. The service, the food, I had gotten ravioli. You could tell that it was all made right there. The pasta, that it was handmade. And then we also got the lamb chop, the salad. Everything was just so fresh. And again, since it was so small, they really took really good care of you. And one instance, I wanted a cocktail with grapefruit. So they actually went down the street and got grapefruits for me and made a fresh cocktail just because I requested it. And they even sang in Italian for someone that was having a birthday there. And on a side note, definitely make sure that you try their desserts, especially their tiramisu. So now let me show you some of the places that we went late night, and one of them was La Factoria, and this is a must if you are visiting the San Juan or Old San Juan area because it is rated one of the top 50 bars in the entire world, and it was where Despacito was filmed, and overall it just has an amazing vibe. Now, we did not eat there, but they do serve food, so we only had cocktails, but the cocktails were amazing. A lot of craft cocktails on the menu, and just the whole vibe was awesome. There are people from all over the world there, and they have like 3 different sections, I guess I would call it. One was hip-hop, one I think was more pop or alternative music, and then of course they had a traditional Puerto Rican music that you could dance to. And again, it was just really an amazing vibe, and I would go back to Old San Juan just to spend a weekend there because the nightlife is so fun. Then after La Factoria, I think we left around midnight. We just kind of started walking around, just kind of seeing what we could find to eat something late night. And again, I have to reiterate, it felt very safe on the streets. There was tons of police presence. I never felt unsafe. And then we finally found this little place called El Quinque, which was a nice little bar. So we had some bar food and some drinks. And just another reminder too that you are on island time. I know I said this earlier, but you do tend to wait a little bit longer for food. I would say about 30 to 40 minutes minimum. And really the only other place that we ate in when we really didn't eat there, we had coffee, was Don Ruiz, which was right next to El Morro. So again, after El Morro, if you're looking for some coffee or some cookies or something like that, they had little snacks over right by the art museum. And it wasn't the best coffee I ever had, but it was a really nice little vibe. Some people have suggested having breakfast there. I wouldn't really qualify this as a breakfast place. But again, great service and a great little spot to stop after being in El Morro. Now, there are so many reasons why I cannot wait to return to San Juan, Puerto Rico, but one of them is the food. Since I was only there for a few nights, I only got to try a few things, and there's so many amazing restaurants and options when it comes to food. So if you could, please drop in the comments below any suggestions, especially if you are from Puerto Rico. Give us the inside secrets of some really great places to go and try. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please like and subscribe and follow us on 3 Days and 3 Noches while we take you on fun, exciting adventures that you can have in a really short amount of time.